I'm recording.
Also
Says
me.
you.
No hands.
No hands,
No
McGee. That's what they
Look,
call
Mom. Look, Mom, all hands.
It. Is that cereal by Captain Crunch? Oops, all hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bunch of tiny fruit flavored hands.
I hate how they grab my teeth for dear life.
We need to clap now. One.
I clap my feet. My butt cheeks. My butt feek.
Whoa, JP's having a stroke. The pre-show.
Help! I'm falling and I can't get hands.
Don't just do something. Stand there.
Here's Something, the podcast by your three favorite Dingus boys. Myself, Josh, and my good pals, Jeremy and Mitch.
So you just meditate during that time to get ready for the show.
I'm at a chlorinate. Speaking of boys, here's something.
Oh, I did it.
What a segue.
John Boyega almost leaked the entire plot of episode 9. Ask me how he did it.
My boy, John Boyega. How did he do it?
He left his script under his bed and
Pornhub.
a
That's
cleaning
the
lady.
safest place for it.
That's
well,
where
I
I
think
keep
a
my
cleaning
scripts.
person found it and
Yes.
was trying to sell it on eBay for like $80 because they didn't realize what they had.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And then the studio swoop didn't stop the sale. So
Man, they
Damn it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Fucking studios.
I think he said he was also like moving apartment soon, so he just kind of like left it under there and forgot about it, or one of the cleaning or moving.
No,
people
no,
happened to
John
buy it.
Boyega. Movie stars don't live in apartments. No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, they live
Mis-
in star apartments.
Hey, Mr. Boyega? No, fuck no. No.
He's British, right? I live in a flat. That's
Yeah.
what they call him.
Get some chips.
Jeez.
Here's what happened. I was eating
Right.
chips and fish
Yeah.
with my mates, and we was having a
Yeah.
pint. And I was
Right.
like,
Yes.
let me put my scripture underneath
Right.
my dream box.
Right, so here's what happens. I tell him, right? I tell him, bollocks. That's what.
Boy, quit
Classic
taking a
Boyega.
piss and come clean my apartment.
So I say bollocks to him, and I went in Australian there.
Well,
Anyway,
Anyway,
when
So
you
that
think about
happened.
it, Australians are British.
well,
No.
you just blew my mind. Can you imagine the explosion sound effects?
Wasn't
they're as
it,
British as we are.
Well, no, like a lot of the people, the majority of the settlers of Australia were
white.
prisoners from Britain.
Is
Were they
that
not?
true?
Did I just make this all up?
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
pretty
you
sure
did.
that's at least some fact. There's, blah, blah. I'm how strong. I'm pretty sure that's at least partially accurate.
Okay,
But
yes.
describe how America was founded.
So America was founded when we built the wall.
British settlers,
And-
you dipshit.
Oh
so
no, was it? No, it's the Vikings. No, Christopher Columbus was from Spain.
So anyway, he went on a morning talk show and basically told this whole side of the story. I think like he got into some pretty big trouble at
Aw.
Disney Studios.
Yeah, no shit.
Is it really his fault though?
Yes.
And now fanboys have to wait another
Oh.
2 months before they can get angry online.
Oh,
Yeah. Which it's like
2 months.
it's kind of
1
kind of
month.
hilarious that this is a scandal at all, because you're like the day of release you're going to be able to find the script online.
Yeah.
So like the only reason people would want it is to spoil it for themselves.
yeah. I like he in his interview he said even Mickey Mouse called me. What did you do?
That's very fucking funny. John Boyega, that's hilarious.
He's
I
so
love
funny.
I love the transition of John Boyega's like amount of chill and being in the Star Wars franchise. Remember they released that trailer to like the new cast seeing themselves for the first time on TV,
Mhm.
and he's like flipping out and crying and stuff, and now he's just leaving his fucking script under his bed next to his dirty condoms and half-eaten Cheetos bags.
Yeah, man,
was-
being in Pacific Rims 2 really got to his
Yes.
head.
Really took off, right?
A great
Yeah.
movie. I enjoyed it.
Fuck that movie. It was bad. It was straight up bad.
It
I
wasn't
like the
as good
first
as
one, so I bought it.
The
Yeah.
first one was also bad, JB. I'm really sorry to tell you.
You can go fuck 2 ducks. The first one was pretty good.
The first duck is pretty good. The second duck, it's okay.
I'm Charlie Hunnam. I'm an American mecha
Yeah.
pilot.
It's anime for
yeah.
people who don't watch anime.
God, it's...
Yes.
But I do watch anime, Gene Man, so it's bad.
So that's why it's bad to you and good to us.
Oh, baby. I'm so sorry for you.
But then the boys came over and we started playing a little bit, and the script, it just stayed there. That's
Until it wasn't.
this.
Me and my boys started wrestling.
Came over
Oh.
and played.
I think
Me
it's
and my
actually
boys started wrestling shirtless, and
I think it's his sons.
Oh,
He's got kids?
I don't know.
No, I think he means his mates.
Oh, why didn't
Like
say my mates?
me and the boys came over. Like the boys came over to play.
Oh, he said my boys.
Yeah, he's
John-
British.
Hey
yeah, his
John.
boys.
Hey John,
My
can you
boys.
adopt us? Can we be your boys? And you will be our boy?
Maybe
I
he
would
meant
actually-
the other boys in his last name. His real name's actually John Boyega, and the other two boys finally showed up.
He admitted
Jesus.
this. Good Morning America.
Yeah, try and follow that.
I can't. Well,
Okay.
it's been a pleasure.
It's too fast.
Yes.
Too furious.
To Boyega.
He's gonna drink that old green milk next episode. Speaking of
Oh.
milk, boys,
Yes.
here's something.
You're just
Oh.
fucking full of yourself today, aren't you?
Yes. Black, this
Tell me
This
about
news article.
Tell me about them digital cows, JB.
they're putting VR headsets on cows to make them feel good, so they produce that milk.
Just to prove how rich farmers are to the poor middle class Americans.
Hey,
Even our
okay.
fucking cows have VR, sir.
Two things.
Only
I know
two.
it's Russians.
Yes, it's Russians.
Every cyberpunk thing happening in real life is very lazy, like John Deere hackers and VR cows. Number two, is milk a horny thing? Is milk a horny thing?
My milk is.
Like,
If you shake it, you bring all the boyegas to the yard.
Oh God.
God fucking damn it.
Supposedly, if the cows are happy, they produce more milk or better milk.
Wow,
It's like when
those
I am
California
happy-
cheese commercials have been trying to tell us that for years.
Yes, we never listened.
Like,
should've listened.
when I'm happy, I'm pissing constantly.
When I'm happy, I make milk
Oh.
too, and then I usually take a nap.
I just feel like this is the next step into the Matrix. Like, okay, we started out, we're making Idiocracy true. Boom, 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 boom. Got that done. Now we're gonna make the Matrix true. And how does it start? With cows. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about.
we're gonna
I don't
plug
want-
their butts into Tesla cars, and they're gonna be batteries too.
I don't want to be a cow.
That's
Holy
why. That's
cow.
why he invented the Cybertruck to carry around your own cow battery while it's plugged into the VR.
Yeah. Next, we're gonna be launching cows into space.
I mean, don't the cows hear stuff too? Like, are they're not wearing headphones?
They put
in
on
these images.
surround headphones on them.
They get the newest technology all across the board.
What kind of controllers are they using?
They got those index controllers. They just tape them to
Oh.
their hooves. What are they showing the cows to make them happy? Just cow porn in 3D?
The VR headset aims to extend the effect by making cows think that they're in their happy place, specifically a unique summer field simulation.
So
Hey,
they
how
put them
about-
in a field and make them simulate a field.
Yeah. How
No.
about just take care of the fucking cows, dude?
No, but these are ones that are in Russian Moscow suburbs, so they're not in like large rural areas. I would
What
guess.
the fuck is going on in Russia? Does
So
anybody
basically
know?
They're locked in warehouses,
No one
not
knows.
moving.
Yes, it's
They-
factory farm.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, how about just take care of the fucking cows, dude?
Are you ready for this tagline
In
from this
Soviet
article?
Russia, cow VR's you.
You might say it puts them in a better mood.
I'm gonna fucking kill
Get the
myself. That's
fuck
the show.
We've made a lot of terrible jokes here, but come
That's what
on.
no, I didn't make the joke. This
The
Andy
fact
Chalk.
that you would even taint this
JB, you
podcast.
extended it like a fucking plague to all of our listeners and to me and
Oh.
Josh.
I knew you were
fucking plague.
flicking your nips the first time you read that. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait
That's
to
the
drop
stuff.
this stinker on them.
Oh,
You've
no, I
had
didn't.
that fucking bookmarked all goddamn day, and you keep
I didn't
opening it
read
up
the
at
article.
opening it up at work and chuckling to yourself.
I didn't want to speak.
I like the picture JB like in his office, not talking to anybody. Just opens up that bookmark, shakes his head, just closes it back.
So, like, how often do you boys go to milknews.ru? Because I'm been going there every day.
every day, every day,
every day.
every
They
day.
usually go to
Sometimes
newmilk.ru.
Why is there a news site for Russian dairy industry?
There's a new site for everything.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
okay.
You know what the only thing cuter than like VR on cows?
What?
Could you imagine
Cows
if they had
on
like
Your
little...
brain on drugs?
Alright, cool. Fuck what I was gonna say. Let's all just rush to finish my joke that I was
They
coming
should
up
make
with.
they should make a VR game called a Cow Simulator, but it's basically you're a cow and you're wearing another VR headset.
God,
That's
I would
what
pay
I
to see
thought
the
this
goats
was.
play Goat Simulator in VR.
That's what I thought this was. I was very excited.
They
Oh,
nailed it.
they nailed it. This is exactly what it's like to be me.
I was gonna say, could you see like tiny little VR headsets on chickens? That'd be so adorable.
Or, alternatively, regular size VR headsets and chickens.
Or gigantic VR sets.
One of
Falling
them's just
over
playing
with their
fucking Call of Duty in VR.
One of them's playing that.
It's my happy place, fragging noobs.
Fucking snipers.
Bunch of chickens just getting horny in VR chat with their anime girl avatars.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. If you boys notice how quiet it is because there's no news this week.
Oh.
We are
Yep.
reaching the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, man, and there's a bunch of goodies at the bottom of this barrel. Let me tell you.
I had to like scroll like through 5 pages of Black Friday deals just to reach that Boyega story.
There's
Really?
fucking nothing.
Yes.
Just make one page for every Black Friday deal.
Thank you. That doesn't generate as much clicks, so they're not going to do it. But thank you.
I found my article yesterday, and it was like the top one. So it's like cows VR. Yeah.
Wow. So you're giving us yesterday's news?
Yes.
So here's my idea.
That's our new
Yes.
tagline. Yesterday's news today.
Last week tonight. Can we do that?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys want to just re-record last episode?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So what about that shaper?
Y'all have been making jokes about that all damn week.
It's still funny. That's what I do to call my cats.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get them all stockings made out of those and then fill the stockings with those.
Oh. For his
You're a-
cats?
You're a monster!
We've made body shapers for cows because we've realized that when they
My
feel
son's
like
tits
they're-
are going to look amazing in this thing. He is the son of Jesus.
I'm a man of God, but damn, does my son's boobs look great in this?
All right.
What the fuck is going on?
Anyway, boys. So, Mitch, what did you
Yeah.
have for us this week?
Well, my idea for this week is instead of websites generating clicks, they should generate ticks until every video game journalist has Lyme disease and dies.
Oh God, you're actually going that way. Oh. Okay.
I'm okay with that.
No, Lyme disease is
Um,
horrible.
I know, I had it when I was
Oh.
3 years old. Play
God.
sad piano, and
You
sing.
should get with a woman who's had lemon disease, and you can have a little Sprite together.
Grand
Mood.
Hill right?
So this week, so let's go to the movies. Fuck you.
That's AMC's
Yeah,
tagline these days.
Your dogs are having a riot about those ones.
Well, they fucking love it.
They like those chicks. They're like, where are our just shapers?
More
Cow-based-
cow jokes.
Small dogs love cow-based humor.
Big
Shut
dogs
up
hate
about
them.
Amazon. Talk more about the cows.
Where are we?
We're talking
year
about
is it?
you.
Talking about me.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite color is purple. I'm wearing a nice lacy thong right now.
Chocolate rain, chocolate rain. See,
Love that
in
guy.
my head, I was going to make a purple rain comment, but then chocolate rain happened first, so
Yeah.
that's what happened there.
It's hard not to think of Tezande.
Yeah,
Ain't that the truth?
I'm addicted to it.
I usually wake up in a cold sweat and then have to stare at the Tezande poster on my ceiling to fall back asleep.
You're right, Tezande. Chocolate rain is the answer. Good night. Good night.
Some do stay dry while others feel the pain.
Mhm.
Man, okay, so speaking of Tezande, yesterday was my last day of work at my workplace.
Congratulations.
And one of my coworkers was really sad, and so this morning I decided to send him a very scary video of Thanksgiving fryer accidents.
Oh God. Oh,
And
with
also-
the turkey.
You mean to say hilarious?
And also just out of context Tay quotes from Chocolate Rain.
Really?
Yes.
That's ironic.
Chocolate Rain. Hey, Tay, come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always had a chair waiting for you right here, and you
I
never.
would love
showed
to
up.
have you.
You can sit on JB's lap. And use
Yes.
the same microphone.
Just make
Yeah.
sure you move away from the mic when you breathe in, so it doesn't make noise. Please.
As if he wouldn't choose my lap, you motherfucker.
Have you seen my lap?
As if.
That's not a choice. JB won this contest.
Yes.
Remember,
did
we
a-
drew straws yesterday.
We had a
It's-
fight club.
It's just not fair, is what I'm trying to say.
Maybe
Oh.
you could get the next guest on. Logan Paul, sit on Mitchell's lap.
But his butt's so bony.
Oh,
Logan Paul? Fuck that guy.
Hey, so this week I got questions for you instead of topics.
okay.
You've got questions. We've got ramblings.
We've got moods.
And then play the theme song.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh, day bow bow. Very well done. Very well done.
So this week I'm asking you boys questions.
I thought you wanted me to go again.
Yeah,
Oh.
I did. Thank you. So boys,
Yes.
who's your daddy? No, just
Oh,
kidding.
You.
And what does
Oh,
do?
our
What's-
mom says that our dad is a real sex machine.
Wow.
I did not understand that when I was a kid.
Oh,
I thought he was like a cyborg or something.
is a real war machine.
I was a very innocent child when I was being brought up.
Hey, what's your favorite character design and why? Go.
Character design from anything?
Anything.
I gotta think.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Think
Probably
it's-
the Jehu T model from Zone of the Enders.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I like that sci-fi like mech anime thing got going on.
Oh,
It's real
for sure.
sleek. Like I like Gundams and stuff like that, but I like the sleek look of it.
I really like one of my favorites is the any of the units from Evangelion. Just because they're mechs and the line mileage on those character designs are very simple, but they also look so scary.
okay.
They're so fucking scary.
Also, the cockpit on the Jehu T is the actual cock.
I was gonna list.
As it should be.
I was gonna say a mech as well, but now I feel weird that we all chose a mech.
Buddy, we got like 40 minutes to fill. You
I was gonna say mine was the death scythe from Gundam Wing.
That's a great one.
Yeah, that one's so good. Oh, good.
Oh, freaking Zoids.
Zoids are fucking rad.
White Liger Zoid. Oh,
I used to have a
Okay.
fuck ton of Zoids growing up.
yeah. I never had any. They never sold them around here.
I'm trying to think of like
Not
my
enough
favorite
anime nerds.
video game character design. I can't think of one.
I did do a video game one, but you boys tangented.
Yes, we did. Because you started making us think about mechs. I don't know.
Here's something. Think about just giant robots instead.
Oh,
Any of the Patlabor robots? Man, I was at an antique store today. I found the original Patlabor comics for $1 each. I was psyched about two
Oh.
of them.
Pat Labor?
Patlabor.
Who's that? Why is he in comics?
Deadpool is a very interesting character design. And why?
Deadpool-
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
no,
And why?
no. But it's interesting how he breaks the fourth wall, and then his power is just like regeneration, kind of. So,
And how he makes the dick jokes.
yes,
Talks about the Chimorchangas.
yeah.
God, he's so fucking random.
He's so random.
I do
Unicorns
like
and burritos. All right.
Dude,
Did you talk about Fortnite's next season? What's going on here?
Yes. So that may be one of my favorite character designs.
Deadpool's pretty tight, yes.
He's pretty-
I also like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is interesting.
Spider-Man's
Let's
that
get into
classic one.
let's get into Spider-Man's character design. 'Cause holy
Let's
shit!
dig into his soul. Yes.
Excelsior.
What do you mean?
What
I just think
fucking
it's
good
neat how
one.
he discovers his powers and stuff, and like
I'm talking about visuals specifically.
oh,
You're getting into like why they love their moms,
yes.
what they get their brothers for Thanksgiving
Hmm.
presents.
Wait, do you guys do Thanksgiving presents?
Everybody unwrap your turkeys.
That's what when they say give thanks, Mitch just hands everyone a present.
A wrapped, fully cooked turkey. The wrapping's just like soggy and melting off of it.
It's a gold-plated thank you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about?
I don't fucking know.
I
Oh.
don't know, pirates or something. Shit.
No, the problem I have with Spider-Man's visuals is his eyes. Why do they
Okay.
move? It's a mask.
Yeah.
They shrink.
He also has the power of a spider, JB.
Oh. That's reasonable.
That checks out? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, give the Marvel movie some credit because they sort of addressed that.
They did.
Yeah. Like, his mask actually has, like, motors and stuff in it, and that's why the eyes, like, squint and stuff.
Yeah.
And they look like a camera, and he's a photographer, which is really good.
It all makes sense now. I demand pictures of your iris. No, I mean that makes sense.
Spider-Man's eyes.
But like in the cartoons and stuff, like I was always like, what? Like why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
So-
make sense, but they had to show him emoting somehow.
Yeah, I guess that's why they did it. So that's interesting. I also think it's interesting how they made some of the Spider-Man, he shoots webs out of his body, and some he has cartridges. I don't know. I had a friend back in college who every morning would do like the spider web thing in his mirror, and he was like, you never know, like maybe one day I'll wake up and I will be Spider-Man.
Maybe I'll wake up and my parents will be back together.
Like, why wouldn't you try every superhero's powers, just Spider-Man's?
He webbed his mirror. He ejaculated on it
Yes,
every morning.
every morning.
Wow.
The
Poor
best
mom having to
part
clean
of
that.
waking up.
She just comes in
Spider
and
web
like cleans
in
it
your
off. He comes
mirror.
back in an hour. Look, it deteriorated, just like a plant. Mom, why are you drinking? It's 9 a.m. I always thought it was weird that the web things came out of his wrist. Like, shouldn't
Yes.
they come out of his butt?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Did you see Peter Parker like flipping in the air, like pointing his butt at the skyscrapers and swinging
it's
from
powdered
his
toast
ass?
man now.
Just like legs straight out, he's holding his toes, just really going for it.
Up, and away, whip.
Green Lantern was always a really good character too.
Man, fucking comic book Green Goblin is really fucking good. Sorry, I thought of the color green.
That's okay.
I always read it like Venom and Carnage, but Green Lantern, I don't know. He seems like one of those characters they overpowered and then had to keep finding reasons to break
Yeah,
that.
that's the only that's like why I don't like Superman as well.
Yeah. The dude can make anything.
Yeah,
Like, oh, but the color yellow weakens him for some reason.
Yeah.
because he's green.
That's the color of lies.
Yes,
And yeah.
and
So-
yellow jackets.
So if he fought the dark side, he'd lose.
Well, they're not yellow.
Got the yellow eyes, buddy.
If he fought,
I thought you were the Star Wars nerd, JB.
yes, I am. Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Here's something. So John Boyega almost leaked the entire episode now.
Like, I mean, is there a character design?
I'm surprised I'm surprised Josh hasn't brought up Solid Snake yet.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I like his character design, but it's very simple.
yeah.
That,
Yeah,
I
it is.
like his
has
sneaking suit and stuff.
That has merit.
I'm more of a fan of the Star Wars designs of the spacecrafts.
Yeah,
Like I really
fair.
like the Y-wing, TIE interceptors. Probably my two favorites.
I
Millennium.
rather the new ones.
Really?
I mean, no. I'm sorry. I mean, I rather the old ones over the new ones is what I meant to say. What always bugged me about like the what do you call it, the prequel trilogy, was how much more advanced all the starships looked.
Well, no, they were fancier because they weren't a rebellion. That was the idea
Was it?
behind. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. They were like royal ships. They actually those Naboo starfighters weren't like, they were mostly just built to look nice. They weren't actually very good ships, is a theory. Yeah.
All right, if you're gonna retcon it that way, I suppose.
And I mean the X-wing and the Y wing, I mean, are kind of, you know,
That's true, because the Jedi Starfighter did look closer
Yeah.
to like an A-wing.
A-wing. Yeah, that was around that. And then you had the B-wing, which is really fancy looking.
What I thought was neat about the Jedi Starfighters, they didn't have hyperdrives built into them because they were so small. They had to use that little attachment ring.
Yeah, that was neat. What else had a neat design? I mean, Star Wars, their characters are pretty basic. I mean, If I had to pick, I mean, I guess like R2D2 and Darth Vader would probably be the best two designs.
I've always really, really loved the Darth Vader design.
Yeah.
One, because I could get nerdy and like point out the fusion of like samurai armor and like medieval European knight armor and all that.
That's what. Yeah, I mean, I think that was part of the design. So
did you ever see the Playards Kai figure of Darth Vader?
Yeah,
like that fusion mashup of like him and a samurai.
Yeah,
fuck,
it's so cool.
Yeah, I really like R2D2 though. He is an interesting design. I mean, the other stuff, like, I mean, the stormtroopers are neat. The clone troopers look pretty cool.
Clone troopers look really cool, dude. Yeah. Any droid they've pretty much nailed. Star Wars is like a really, really strong.
It's crazy.
Good character design.
Yeah, and it's like everybody knows. Like you see a stormtrooper, you know it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's got a visual style that sticks with you.
Yeah. And boys, we got those red stormtroopers coming. Oh boy!
Oh, they look so good.
I'm so excited.
My favorite.
But then the characters start talking, and it all falls apart.
My favorite ever since when I was a kid was Droidekas. I really, really like the design of Droidekas.
Yeah, they're pretty neat. Yeah, the other droids were kind of shit. The Roger.
I like those ones.
I don't know. They look. So
I had the. Well, yeah, they're cheap war machines.
Okay.
They're supposed to be like disposable.
Yeah, I guess in that sense.
I had a thought before.
And then I ruined it.
You were saying something about the Droidekas.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, JB, that I used to have a bunch of the Star Wars droid Lego figures. I always put a fuck ton of arms on them.
And then George Lucas spied on you from the window. He's like, I got an idea for a bad guy.
There is that one droid when the Jawas are selling the droids. There's one that just has a bunch of arms, I think, huh?
Man, speaking of General Grievous, I fucking love that dude.
Yeah, he's an interesting character.
His design is one of my favorite ever, let alone in Star Wars.
For the stupid hacky cough. Was he a droid or was he a cyborg?
He was like a prototype Darth Vader.
Yeah, they put his organs into a robot because I think he was sick or he got injured or I don't remember.
So you can see like the fleshy underneath his droid suit.
Yeah. But that was the reason he had the cough, was because he was, it was a kind of beta test.
Because he was allergic to iron.
Yes.
Idiot.
Ooh. What a dipshit.
Yeah.
You was watch this week's episode of Mandalorian?
No, I don't have it.
I have fallen off that show completely.
Really? You gave up on it?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Man.
I don't know why. I mean, it's not like it's a huge time investment.
In a couple of weeks, I would get it.
It's not, but I watch so much shit. I'm not one of the people. I'm not like any other regular person that like picks up a show here and there.
You're right. You're so unique.
I'm not though.
So unique. Oh, you know what really has good design? Battlestar Galactica. The designs of like the ships, like the Battlestars, and how like the bays come out the sides and all the armor on them.
Yeah. And
like how like they have like very limited technology because the whole attack that happened previous. That's pretty neat.
For sure. I've never had like a super deep dive into that.
And the way they blast off the Vipers, they like just kind of like just run them through a tube and like they're like torpedoes and they shoot them out the ship. It's pretty interesting.
I'll have to get into it. That all sounds very fucking cool.
I've never seen anything from Battlestar that was just kind of visually arresting.
It's very like industrial sci-fi. That's how I would say.
It's like steampunk sci-fi.
Not steampunk, but it's just like if the future. I mean, it's not really the
future. Swear to God, JB, if I watch that show and one person has a top hat, just one person, or if they wear goggles, I'm calling you out.
But what about goggles that look like gears?
Somebody may be wearing goggles, like one of the crew or something. But like they catch one of the Cylon ships and
Scion?
Cyclops.
Scion. Jesus Christ, everyone's gonna murder me. Scion, yeah. They catch one of their ships and it has all these like it's like fleshy inside. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
So
I've always really, really liked fucking
fleshy
Warhammer.
Insides.
Fleshy insides and Warhammer. Any branch of the Warhammer universe always
they have cool
extremely cool.
Yeah.
I really like end time
They always
stuff.
lose me on the helmets. I don't like that rounded off like looks like a car grill that they use for the masks for the ventilators.
I really, really like that. It looks like primitive. It's all iron.
And it's
like
And everything's like too rounded off, especially for iron. Like the shoulder pads are just like perfectly rounded.
Oh.
I know it's very small beefs, but it's just kind of why that style's never really stuck with me, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
The beef tastes better if you put a VR set on it. So.
Yeah.
And then there's an old lady yelling, "Where is it? Where's the beef?"
Where's the beef?
And then Shia LaBeouf shows up with a hamburger.
Yeah. Have y'all seen Shia LaBeouf like wrote and acted in some movie that's supposed to be like a big thing?
Yeah, it's about him and his dad. And he
Oh,
plays
is it
his
really?
dad.
I didn't
Yeah.
know it was. Oh,
It's called Seabiscuit.
It's called Seabuff.
Shia LaBeouf is a talented man. He's just a fucking lunatic.
That's great. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's tough to be a star,
Especially from that
a child
age.
star.
Yeah.
Like,
We would know.
yeah, we were all child stars. So
I once starred on a Missing commercial.
I starred on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when I was 5.
I starred in my elementary school's stage adaptation of Fishtails.
Woo.
Shark? No, wait. No. The movie was called Shark Tale.
Oh,
Woo.
woo.
The Will Smith movie, you guys did a stage adaptation of that?
Yeah, dude. No, listen.
Wow.
It gets real good in this next sentence here.
Yes, tell me
It
more.
was
Which one of the Marley jellyfish did you play?
It was a hip hop / breakdancing centered stage adaptation of Will Smith Shark Tale.
Let me guess, it was only white kids at the play too.
Yeah, and they all wore afro wigs, and there's a video of me somewhere.
Whales just don't understand.
There's
We
a
got
video
your
of me.
blackface video now in case you ever
There's-
run for political
Oh.
office.
There's a video of me
Shark face.
somewhere online as like a white elementary schooler wearing an afro and doing shitty breakdancing in front of parents.
Oh,
So if
Not
you're
part
into
of the
that,
play.
and they just
it's
didn't
out there.
understand.
no, yeah, the Shark Tale thing is separate. You'd be lucky to find a video of that.
That was just what I did on Sundays before church.
Oh man, I was in a play when I was really young. It was like a Christmas play, and we only had one microphone. So like every time someone said a line, you had to pass the microphone to the next person.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Public school.
Oh, let me dig down deep in my bag. What's this? Oh, it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
Here's some ecstasy from 3 years ago.
What's the shelf life on that?
I think you mean the
3
half-life.
years.
Half life. That's what I meant.
JB, it's time for everybody's favorite segment. Go.
Oh, it's time for Review Crew. Review Crew. Each week we deploy John Boyega's cleaning person to find us the greatest reviews from within the bowels of Amazon for Brendan Fraser's apartment rendition of Shark Tale.
I
Just plays all the parts.
I just processed the apartment rendition part of that sentence. It's like Friends, but they're all fish.
I
Yeah.
read whatever's in front of me. I'm
Jack Black goes there, but curiously plays all of Will Smith's parts.
It's
Yeah,
like How I Met
that
Your
makes
Mother,
sense.
but they're all fish, and they have a car wash.
There's a movie called Car Wash with some
Isn't that
guy
where
in
the
it.
song is from?
Maybe so. I don't know. I
From
bought it.
from Will Smith's Shark Tale?
Yes.
Working at the.
Working at the Shark Wash. Ooh.
What a wild concept.
Why?
All right, all these fish, they own a car wash. Fish don't have cars. Well, they wash the whales or something, Jerry. Shut the fuck
Well,
up.
they're underwater. Aren't they always clean?
Wait, is that literally in a movie?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
No, you
That
fucking with me.
movie is about a fish played by Will Smith who gets too famous and it goes to his head and he loses all of his friends.
And then he realizes he's still in love with the Renee Zellweger fish instead of the Angelina
would.
Jolie fish.
I would.
Which
yes.
is a wild concept.
No, that's a pure.
I couldn't take Angelina
Concept.
Jolie.
All right, so now my first item is Parks and Recreation season 7.
Steven
Season-
7.
Season
7
7.
Stevens.
And one Beth.
It's the high school stage play rendition of Even Stevens.
I can't wait for all of these reviews to be season 7 quotes
God, I'm sure they are.
from the
What?
very funny Ronald Swanson.
Oh no, they're
Rondell
not.
Swanson.
Rondell was. So I mean, y'all are aware what Parks and Recreation is.
Oh, I love
Yes,
that show. I
yes.
just finished watching it again.
This
I
is the
would-
final season of it.
I would love to read this 1-star review to start us off.
Done and
Hold
done.
on, who is it written by?
It's from Willow.
Okay.
The other movie?
The Magician. The Wizard?
Will Smith's
man.
daughter of Will Smith's
Warwick.
Shark Tale.
Willow. The
Willow
movie star
says
Warwick.
1 star. Rent this if you can to make your own evaluation.
Oh.
I do not understand how there are so many high reviews. I have been an avid fan of this show ever since the first episode, but this season is just terrible. Nothing is funny. I watched 8 episodes and gave up, not watching the last 4, as every episode was just plain and boring. And then, this is the comment below it.
This is it.
The comment below it is what really gets it. Amazon user Rafflecopter 6 months ago says, "Take your leftist lies and shove it, communist. This show was amazing."
That was the whole reason I had that one.
Did Ron get on Amazon?
You
Yes.
commie bastard!
Stop reviewing shit. Damn commies. Shanna in Georgia gives it 5 stars, says, the season started slow, but quickly gained momentum. The Leslie Ron war is epic and hilarious. Johnny Karate is amazing. Spoiler, suck it. Everyone's future is fantastic. I could not be more pleased. Good work, PNR. Suck it. Read my spoilers. Dylan Colescott gives it 1 star, says, $25. I bought this when I was drunk.
I bought this when I was $24.
Brenda Barbie gives it 4 stars. Titles her review 4 stars, and 7 years ago says, little too immoral for my taste, but funny.
It does not follow the scriptures of God.
Yes.
I'm a show of Jesus.
People are having sex.
Sex.
How did you boys feel about season 7?
I fucking blasted through that entire show in like 2 weeks, and I was fine with all of it.
Yeah.
Season 7 is maybe one of the weaker ones. Season 1's a little weak as well, but I would say season 7
man,
maybe
when they wrote
was-
out Mark Brendanowitz, that was the best thing the show ever did.
Mark Brendanowitz. I love when Andy goes around on this fucking roller coaster is what I was going to call it, but it's rollerblades. And
Yeah.
and he's like, Mark Brendanowitz. That shit cracks me up.
Yeah, everything wraps up way too fucking neatly in season 7. It basically just shows how happy everybody is all the time.
Same with
and
the
nothing
fucking
bad happens
Office,
to them.
dude. What?
Which is fine. I mean, it really wasn't
No,
that
Office
bad.
ends on some conflicts and stuff like that.
It was the whole
It-
future thing for Parks and Rec that was a little
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, a little strange.
It wasn't
Hey,
bad.
I have another 1 star. Bringing you all
Yes.
the bummers this week.
Yes.
Amazon customer says 1 star. This DVD doesn't work in my area code.
I remember seeing that one. I got another 1 star from Amazon customer. They left 2 reviews. Says, terrible quality, huge waste of money. Amazon Prime is clearly a bad service.
Clearly. Nice.
I hated this show. Your service sucks.
Your service sucks shit.
You should have waited a week to deliver this to me. Instead, I had to watch this shit in 2 days.
I got a review from Bob C. Horny Boy. Gives it 4 stars. Enjoyed the show for the most.
Hold on.
That's not his real name. I added that.
Bob C. Hardy Boy. Is that John C. Riley's cousin?
Jesus Christ.
His name is Bob C. Horny Boy. 4 stars. Enjoyed the show for the most part, but I lost quite a bit of interest after the beautiful Rashida
Jones.
Jones.
Wow, tell us how you really feel, JB.
Rashida Jones. Goddamn.
Well, you know she's no Aubrey Plaza. Gee.
Left in the middle of season 6. Amy Poehler had her moments of annoyance, but Chris Pratt's Andy set the gold standard of annoyance and stupidity. He was a buffoon, and the show didn't need him.
This person just doesn't like sitcoms.
Bob C. just wanted to see Anne all day, the Anne show. But-
Hey, Bob C. Horny Boy, you can just look up pictures of Rashida Jones.
Oh shit,
She's there.
Let's give him a comment.
Or just watch seasons 2 through 3 of The Office.
I'm just gonna put a Google image search link for
Sorry,
her.
3 through 4.
Dan.
Here's an unpopular opinion,
Yeah.
and JB's about to hate me.
Yes.
April is the worst character in Parks and Rec.
I'm done. All right.
And she does not deserve all the success she's given in that show because she didn't earn a single thing. All she was fucking terrible to people. But everybody's
was
like,
her
oh,
character.
she's sweet on the inside.
That was her character, was to beat that.
But then look at the freaking places she ends up, like, career-wise, with no sort of,
that
that's what
happens.
I'm looking for.
No, I mean, she did try at the end.
Not really.
I hate to break it to you boys, none of the characters in the show have any depth or anything.
Yeah.
It's just a TV sitcom.
Yeah. There's not much stuff.
Yeah,
But it's fine. It's an enjoyable show.
Yeah.
a moody, like aggressively weird girl is suddenly working in Washington just because her friend is.
What about a
It
big
could
dumb
happen.
goober that fucks up everything yet still manages to find employment?
And gets
I mean,
a TV show.
I could see that happening in today's YouTube. Like fucking Blippi is a millionaire. I could see Andy hosting a kids show.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
I don't know why. I guess because I've watched the whole entire run of the show too many times, and now I'm starting to see like the little. I don't know. Never mind. I'll fucking cut all that out.
No,
That's
you're
fine.
good.
No, I just think she's cute. I mean, it's not like I'm infatuated.
I
with
just
the
want a pretty
character.
girl to kick my ass.
Yeah.
I guess
think
like binge watching it, like I did, just kind of you don't get enough time to breathe in between episodes, and just seeing like how horrible she is to everybody, and everybody just kind of oh, that's just so April. Like it just irks me. I'm like, no, she's a bitch, guys. Like,
she's a bitch. She's
why
a
does everybody
mother.
keep sticking up for her.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, sometimes that's just how people are. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who
You don't
knows?
reward them for that behavior, though.
No.
Like I'm a bitter son of a bitch. You guys still let me on the podcast.
So bitter.
Well, that's because you're cute.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Have you seen his lap? Oh my god. Dan Star gives it 5 stars. Says inspiring until my dreams came crashing down. He starts off. He writes his review as a letter. Hey Amy, I just wanted to let you know you're my biggest
Hi.
hero. You've inspired me to live out my dreams and designate a national park. I ended up exceeding my dreams and building a national park for the lizards that are in my area. I took an old fish tank and built a replica environment for them to live and play in. It took me 300 hours, but it was well worth it, and they seemed very happy. Come to think of it, it's exactly like their outside environment, which is directly outside my home, which means this was completely useless, which means I wasted all of my time building this for these helpless creatures. I can't believe I did this. I'll never have that time back. The lizards don't say thank you, which from what I learned from you is typical since Spark Services is typically a thankless job. Amy, thank you for your inspiration, but I can't watch any more of your productions because I've been betrayed by my dreams. Sincerely, your least favorite fan.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yes.
that dude got hit hard by life, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I'd like to inform you both that Rafflecopter has left the same anti-communist sentiment on pretty much every, well, not every,
Oh.
a few 1-star reviews and 2-star reviews. He's there in all of
On
them.
on just this item or every item?
On just this item.
Do you think he was trying to be funny and like make a nod to Ron, or do you think he's just a psycho?
Yes.
Nod to Ron is a great band name.
Take your leftist
They're
lies
opening.
and
They're
shove
opening up for. They're opening up for Taking Back Sunday this weekend.
Nod to Ron. Sorry, that's a joke I stole from some other guy, but I like to say it a lot.
What were you?
It's some guy, Barry something. I don't know. He writes that in his book all the time. He's like, Italic Squirrels. That's a great band name. And that's, so I just say it anytime someone says something. Like someone the
Did
other
we
week,
do that joke like every other week?
Maybe
You don't have
so.
to apologize for that.
the other day someone told me like they were making a cheese ball, and I was like, well, if I eat that I'll probably die, but maybe it'll be worth it. And they said, yeah, death by cheese ball is probably be worth it. And I was like, that's a great band name. death by cheese ball. All right, my next item: velocity massage wand, waterproof, wireless, powerful vibration, personal therapeutic massager, pink.
Hey, I have one of those.
You do? Is it pink? Because it's also in purple, your favorite color, but it costs $2 more.
Hey, these are for
Worth.
orgasms.
I think so. I believe
No,
these
you-
are
no,
sexual.
I
These are
know.
sexual nature.
This is a woman's vibrator. You hold it on the clitoris and you come.
Yeah, but you can't find it.
No, it's a massage wand,
It's a massage wand.
Gee boy, you.
but it's waterproof.
It's Leviosa.
Why would they need it to be waterproof? And it's got powerful vibration. Why would they need that? And it's personal.
Feel the vibrations. Feel
Why
it.
would they-
Feel it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
You
But
ready?
it's pink. Oh, I get it now.
Oh, now it's a sex toy. It's pink
And purple.
or black.
$50 more.
Amazon customer says 1 star. Holy crap! This could get an elephant off, even on the lowest setting. Damn! Definitely wish you had more control of the intensity level. And if in the throes of passion you accidentally hit this button, God forbid, you have to push the same button 10 more times to get back to the same setting you were on.
Oh wow.
So,
Hey, can I read this one from Amber Grace
Yes.
and a couple of comments?
Mm-hmm.
1 star. Too big.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
This product is too big. You may think that's not possible, but apparently it is. And Tina says, it's not supposed to be used internally. This is a wand. It's used for clitoral stimulation unless you get attachments for it. And Bentley says, you must be using it on the wrong hole.
The wrong hole. She's using on her nostrils. It's too big.
Too big.
It blew out my eardrum.
Just fucking shoving it in there. What a world.
I like Surly Attorney gives it 1 star. Sorry, Surly Attorney makes me laugh already. Had a special night planned with my spouse. Ordered this based on reviews. Arrived broken. Never worked. Fresh out the box. Never turned on. Not with its supposed 50% charge upon arrival. And not after charging for over an hour. Now my special night is ruined by this piece of garbage. I'll never order from Velocity or any related company again.
You know those...
I love that he's so disappointed about the 50% charge upon arrival. Like, who's that horny? They have to rip it out of the box and just go at it right away.
Everybody.
Oh,
every
here.
single buddy.
Yes.
That's like the sad 2-sentence story, for sale baby shoes never worn. It's like that.
I don't get
But
it.
with the vibrator.
The vibrator. Sorry if you heard that. I just spilled beer all over my desk.
Can I read this one from...
Yes.
Do you need to take a second?
No, I got it.
Slurp it right off your desk.
I know, I cleaned it up.
This one from Cherish has a fun typo in it.
Yes.
3 stars. Powerful.
Oh, Power
it's-
Stone.
It's defiantly worth it. It's just too powerful for me.
Defiantly worth it. I can't resist how much I need it.
I like it.
Defiantly powerful.
This character's name. No, this customer's name is the perfect name. It's Anytime Jessica.
Anytime, Jessica.
Anytime Jessica. She gives it 1 star. Says hard pass. You can't lower the speed. Just varies. It pinches and bruises, stings, and then makes you go numb.
Nice.
Not hearing the downside yet.
What the fuck? AS gives it 5 stars. This is what you want. This is the second I have bought of this exact model, the 5th in a series of similar models in the last 3 years. The motors and other massagers could not take the 2 to 5 times daily use I required.
Jesus Christ.
I have very sore muscles, and it burned out quickly, 1 to 3 months tops. I bought this model and was hoping to get even 6 months out of it. Thankfully, this bad boy, whom I lovingly named
Continuously.
named Ultron, lasted me 2 solid years before the motor burned out. It is very strong, and the variety of pulse options are great. I've just bought my second, and I'm hoping to get 2 more years out of this one. Thanos. If you have very sore muscles and need powerful massage, this will satisfy your needs. I can't tell if this person really uses the massage. Or
just really loves Thanos.
Or just wants to say that they do, but they really use it on their vagina.
Hey, did you guys read Am Susan Valone's yet?
No, I don't think so.
Am Susan Valone, 2 star. How do you open it up? Well, lost the instructions, can't figure out how to open it up so we can change the battery periods. So it gets a little reading until I can find out how to open it and change the battery. So this thing menstruates as well.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
I'm assuming they were trying to do text or speech to text or something. I don't know.
Change the battery periods.
You gotta change the battery periods. You got any more, Mitch?
No.
You got any more, Jeed?
I don't have anything ever.
Okay. Attica 5 stars. Are you ready to have a transcendental experience? I see.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're not gonna read it then.
Outro music.
Okay. I see you scrolling through the reviews. Well, stop right here because I have a story and a half to tell you. I've been using the same bullet for months and months, and it was beginning to lose its luster. It just wasn't rubbing me the right way anymore. If you catch my drift,
I don't.
No.
Can you please explain?
just wasn't rubbing her clitoris. Just the
Mitch,
right
we
way.
have the same funny bone.
Yes.
You want to touch him?
So one day I thought, girl,
Probably.
treat yourself. So I hopped on the site, started looking at toys. I heard good things about this model. Seemed nice and price was reasonable, so I took the plunge. Got it today, and its pink self was looking fine as a freshly cooked ham on Christmas. I opened it up, and I ain't gonna lie to you, when I heard its engine roar to life, definitely not a whisper quiet, I was intimidated. I thought, fucking weed eater. I thought, how in the world can I use this on myself? I started having an existential crisis. Did I make a mistake? Did I blow my wad on a piece of junk? What does it all mean?
Did I blow my load on a piece of junk?
What does it all mean?
What does it all mean? Then tonight I decided to take it for a ride around the block, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
Oh.
Stop telling me that.
Now, a little tip, if you know what I mean.
Stop it!
I keep
Are all the comments just, I don't know what you mean?
If you're used to blasting yourself full throttle like a fireman putting out a 5-alarm emergency and you're as sensitive as me, then you might get a bit uncomfortable. However, if you cycle through the different pulse patterns, then honey, you're in for a treat with a capital T. I swear the almighty Lord, I felt left my soul. Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. I swear to the almighty Lord, I felt my soul leave my body. I saw the stars align and the angels wept. I no longer think I am the same person I once was when I started this journey. So much changed for
Cuss Shaper lady again?
You had your
Maybe
first
so.
orgasm. Congratulations.
So much changed for me in those 5 minutes that seemed to last for hours. So, long story short, you need this. Trust me. You need this. In fact, stop reading my review right now and put it in your cart. Better yet, use the buy now option. Time is of the essence, and you have a life to live.
You gotta flick that bean right fucking now, dude.
Get it. Get it while it's blasting off.
Get it while it's
Get it
hot.
while it's your bean.
Get it? Hi, I'm Mr. Bean.
Fresh beans. Straight out the oven.
Yes.
Beans from Even Steven shows up.
Oh, God.
Hi. I'm here to
Hi.
talk to you about the velocity massage.
I'm here to talk about how no one will stop fucking flicking me. What is up with you guys?
I've had to stop going to Comic-Con.
Yes.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Wonder what they're doing. What's in the wonder wall?
That's the famous song Wonderwall.
That's it.
Yeah. There's a question here. I need to replace the batteries, but how do I open it up to do so? This device has a permanent internal battery when it comes. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so that's it. It's weird that
Man,
people.
fuck batteries.
It's weird that people are like, I gotta change these batteries. I'll do it.
What's this cord for? Get it out of here.
Is the massage head 5 centimeters? Yep, feels great too.
Boy, do I have a ween for you then. I know you're into 5 centimeters.
Yes.
This thing looks like a reverse butt plug. I'm confused on how to use it.
I've shoved it in my ass, and now it seems like I have a wagging tail all day.
Did I just flex to turn it off? What's the deal here?
Yes. And like a butt plug, you're supposed to leave it in all day.
Is that really what people do?
Yeah, dude. Stretches your butt.
Oh, I don't know what all this
For why? Bigger
To have
poops?
anal sex.
I'm a man of God. Damn.
I am not.
Seems like a plug would be to stop anal sex.
No, it's
It's like somebody originally came out with a butt plug and then the intention got reversed way too quickly.
I was gonna have anal, but oops, anal plug.
God damn it.
Hey Jim, you remember how you were telling me you were sick of people just having sex with your butt when you would walk down dark alleys? Well, boy, do I have an invention for you. It's called the butt plug. Side effect, it will stretch that bad boy out.
Just keep it in all day and you're good.
There you go. It's like deodorant. 48-hour power.
The problem is you got to get a European adapter if you're going to use your butt plug overseas.
I like how every vibrator company leans into like, oh, this is a back massager.
Yeah.
Don't put this on your vagina.
There's no in between. They're either super clean about it or super raunchy.
Yes.
I dig it.
They
I
either
dig it.
won't use the word vibrator or use it way too much.
It's a therapeutic back massager.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
You just gotta. They don't say how to reach your back. You just gotta go through your vagina.
Yeah, dude. Everybody knows.
That famous saying, the way to a woman's back is through her vagina.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Famous
like
saying
there
is
was
cookies.
a-
It has that on the back of
Yeah,
every
it
bag.
says that on the bottom of every cookie. but no one reads them. Too busy
Amos
just
is fucking
stuffing 'em.
pissed. Amos is pissed. He's like, no one's reading my message.
An Amos plug.
The Keebler elves are keeping my message from the people. So sick of those little shits.
And their fucking tree.
The tree's
Just
what I'm
fucking hates
pissed
that
about.
tree. How's the FDA allow this shit? I got the Board of Health on my ass. These little fuckers are cooking a tree.
How did they make so many cookies in that goddamn tree?
I tell you how. Squirrel slave labor.
This guy's turned into a real Alex Jones real fast.
It's the lizard people.
Anyway,
They guard
cookies
the
are
tree.
flat. They are not round. I do not care what scientists say.
Vibrators are for back massages, and that's it.
10 stars.
And stars.
Help me sniff this marijuana. We're going to take a commercial break.
Fuck. There was this thing that someone posted the other day. It's like, it was like, how do you feel when a girl ghosts you and is fucking, what's his name? Adam Jones? Alex Jones. He was like, you're not real.
Adam Sandler.
You're not real. You're not real. And you're not real. That shit cracked me up.
Who is this Alex Jones?
He's the guy that does the InfoWars.
Yeah, he's a lunatic that somehow
never
got
seen
famous.
Like us.
Yeah, we're super famous.
We are. 1,000. 12. Wait, no. Let's try to get
In like 5 years, we're either going to listen to
67.
this and be amazed at how right we were or how wrong we were.
Yes. 1,200 listens begs to differ. We're the most famous boys on this side of the boys.
That's as many
On this
people
side, the
as...
John Boyega.
Boyega.
Boy.
Chef Boyega RD.
You're gonna love my ravioli. I keep them under my bed.
The meatballs are shaped just like Death Stars.
God damn it.
Coincidence? I think delicious.
Cuffed acting Boyega.
What?
I don't know. I just thought of fucking.
I just
for
threw
some
in
reason I
spaghetti
thought
at the
John
wall.
Madden.
Boyega.
I thought
5-minute oil change Boyega.
I thought of fucking.
5-hour Boyega.
Trust the Midas Boyega.
Hey everyone, it's me once again. If you're liking what we're doing so far, do us a favor and tell your friends about the show. For updates, follow us on Twitter at HereSomething1. To watch us have some goose while playing video games, make sure to follow me on twitch.tv/GeekmanJones and on Twitter at GeekmanJones. From that Twitch page, you can find a link to our Discord and become part of your new favorite community and the last Discord you'll ever need. Well, thanks for listening, and we hope to see you again next week.